What's up, guys? Mindless again. Wanted to take a quick sec and share the piece that I'm carrying today. And a little different format than what you're used to on my channel, but I had a few seconds. It is the Saturday after New Year's, and I had a quick second while at Cars and Coffee. So you are in the cabin of my car. And what we're looking at today is a Deryk Munroe Sigil Mark IV. This is the most recent iteration of his Sigil, and one of my favorite pieces to carry. So I thought, hell, what the hell, we'll take a quick sec, do it from the car. And I actually did this before with an overview I did on a Gavco Mako, if you look back on my channel. But anyway, what we're looking at today is the Mark IV Sigil in S90V steel. I think you might be able to see it right there. Absolutely beautiful. This is not the collaboration with Anthony Marfione and Microtech. This is the Deryk Munroe straight Sigil model, and you could tell the clip is stable. It's not like a spring clip like on the collaboration piece. There you could see the custom pivots that Deryk is really famous for doing. And what really, I think, kind of caught my eye on this one, if you look back in my channel, I have a video showing off the prototype of the Marfione collaboration, and in that I have a Mark III that I'm comparing it to. So personally, I still like the Mark III more, but the Mark IV retains some of the most, iconic features of the Sigil, but honestly, I still like the Mark III more. But that being said, this is still an amazing piece. Full titanium, amazing milling. If you take a look at the milling on it and finishing on it, it's like a just plain tie, stone washed, maybe like a little bit of a dark acid stone wash. Floating backspacer with a lanyard hole incorporated into it. Lock bar insert, and this is lockup's about, I'd say, 25%. Absolutely amazing. And it's true what people say, the Deryk Munroe non-collab pieces actually do have better action than the collab pieces. Got a little bit of a ding there, and I actually carry this piece and use it. The blade is in a stone wash. Get to focus. So it's very, very user-friendly and wickedly sharp. It's basically like a modified Warncliffe, I guess you could say. And just like the Mark III, you can flick it. And obviously it's a great flipper. And you can deploy slowly. Absolutely perfect. Action is amazing, running on bearings as expected. And centering is spot on. Guys, Deryk Munroe is a true artist machinist. If you look at his more elaborate pieces, the art knives, he's using rubies and gold. But in addition to that, he also makes parts for ARs and stuff like that. So tolerances to him are extremely important. I mean, even the easiest thing to see is this little 3-line jimping right here. It's just perfectly placed. It really is. And then you can choke up right here and get that full, it's a small knife, but it works well, guys. You're looking at a 3.5-inch blade right up to the front of the scales. Overall length is exactly 8 inches. So an absolutely perfect EDC knife. It's one of the few full customs that work perfectly for everyday carry. And I kind of wanted to share it with you guys because I haven't seen too many Mark IVs on YouTube, and this particular example is really beautiful in my opinion. It does use a regular Torx. However, that pivot's finished. And on this side, instead of using a D lock, he's milled out a custom like triangular shape. Beautiful. And then you can see the dots on the pivot copied again on the back side of the lock bar cutout. It being an S90V too, wickedly sharp, retains the edge. I could speak from experience. I use this knife and I've never had to sharpen it. The pocket clip is something that a lot of people talk about. It's very small, but extremely effective. It just goes to show that you do not need a giant clip that comes up halfway up the scale. Great retention on it, custom sculpted, it works very well. And another thing on this knife is, usually I try to get pieces that have hidden hardware, and the way that Deryk is milled around the holes for the hardware, it's beautiful, guys, honestly. Even the lanyard hole is gorgeous. Just absolutely beautiful example of a sigil. And you know what I'm going to do is these quick reviews where I just kind of show you what's in my pocket. I kind of like doing them. They're easier to upload. You go directly from your phone. So I'll throw these in once in a while, and I guess I'll call them a quick strike review. And that way you can kind of see what I'm actually carrying. And I'll try to keep it in the custom world too. A lot of people have been asking about, I mentioned that I carry productions, and they wanted my opinion on what's a good production knife. I'll do that. But again, that wasn't the intention of the channel. The channel was to showcase rarer customs or one-off pieces that are a lot more difficult to acquire or don't get seen too often. I guess if I do these shorter reviews, or overviews rather, you can kind of see more knives out of my collection. I wanted to take a quick second too, guys. It is January 2nd, 2016. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everybody had a safe New Year. And I truly hope 2016 brings nothing but success to all of you guys. The knife hobby is an amazing hobby, and the community is really what makes it what it is. And being a member of that community is truly a privilege. And I truly mean it from the bottom of my heart. I hope you have a great 2016. And on my channel, if you look back in the early days, it was mainly automotive stuff. I'm going to continue to do that. It's winter, so the car scene is kind of slowed down just a hair. But as we get into spring, I will be putting automotive content on the channel too. So anyway, this is the Deryk Munroe knives out of Montana. Sigil Mark IV. Absolutely beautiful. The non-custom version of the Sigil. If you could ever grab even a Mark III, I would do it. I believe honestly that these are absolutely great custom knives, and for EDC, they lend themselves well to that very thin profile, very low profile in the pocket. When you only see that sticking out, basically almost looks like a pen. But you have that quality and craftsmanship of Deryk Munroe, and of that handmade craftsmanship. So beautiful, guys. Just take a couple quick flips. I'm getting a little bit of lock stick because I cleaned it, and I think there's a bit of oil on the lock face, but you can see clearly the detent, very strong. The lock bar insert, just all around good knife. Beautiful. There it is, fellas. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Throw me a like if you dug it. If you're okay with this format, let me know in the comments below, and I do my best, like I always say, to answer each and every comment. Happy New Year, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.